the screen?
Oh, sure, Khenpo. Sorry about that. You're all set.
All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those great obstacles on my path to liberation and nations. May they experience happiness, be separate from suffering severely. Have established the history of Ansapa's perfect complete liberation of Buddhahood. All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those great obstacles on my path to liberation and nations. May the experience of happiness be separate from suffering severely. Have established the history of Ansapa's perfect complete liberation of Buddhahood. Dala Damvara Sepe Da Nubara Sepe Ge Tarpa Dam Dam Je Je Bala Barde Jubara Sepa Dam Je Je Zor Sepe Manam Ga Dan Nyambe Sem Je Dam Je Dewa Dan De Dongara Dan Jara Nyorda Lana Me Ba Yang Da Bara Zok Sanjo Rumbo Je Do Barasa Do Sandra Jiven Lai Jime. I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. From now under this time, perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. From now under this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and the mind. We take refuge in the Kanduru Lama and the lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deity of the mandalas of Yadams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Dhakas, Dakinis, and the Dhamma gardens, possessors of the eye of wisdom. Enter it in the heart of enlightenment. I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma and likewise in the example of Bodhisattvas. As previous Buddhas embodied enlightenment and the progress on the Bodhisattva's path are true for the benefit of all sentient beings, giving birth to Bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish this stage of the path. In the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge under enlightenment rich by the merit of generosity and the good deeds. May I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering, the causes of suffering. May they never be separate from the there is free from sorrow, may there is encounter, free from attachment, very strong. Seven long prayer we do Tibetan chant. Yes, dai so chen ye de na. De son ye ba me ye sing ge ge. Da ge ma le de da dam je la. Le da nga ye dam we za je wo. Dang bo je be mo la do dai ge. Yar wa dam je ye je ngong zong de. Gen ge de nye le ra do ba ye. Jar wa gen la ra de zan ze lo. Dur je de na dur nye zan je na. San je se je we na yu ba da. De dar se je yuen je ma le ba. Tam je jar wa da ge gang wa ra mu. De da nga wa me se jam zo na. Yang je yen lai jiang zo de ken ji, jar wai gen je yong de rab ju jian, de war je ba dam je da ge tu, me do dam ba zhen wa dam ba dang, sen ye nan dai zu be dong jo dang, mar me jo dang du be dam ba ye, jar wa de da la ne je ba ra je, Nasa damba namdan jinjo dan sima burma rara nyamba dan kuba je paran bobe jogenji jarwa de da lane jo baraje chuba gana lami ja je wa Te da jawa dam je la yang mu. Zangpo ju lai te pe do dai ge. Jarwa gen la zang zaran je para je. De jai je dan de mo wang ge ne. Le da nga dan de yin ye je jang. Te ba da ge ji ba jin je ba. Te da dam je da ge zo zo re ya. So je jarwa gen dan san je se. Ran je nam dan lo dan me lo da. Ro ai gen je zo nan kan la ya. Te dai gen je ji se da ye ra. Kan nai zo jen je den ro ma da. San jo ren pa ra san je ma ja ni. Gong po te da da ge dam je la. Ko lo la na me wa go wa go. Nyang en da wa ra ye gen te da la. Ro wa gen la bin jen de ve ser. Kar ba shen ge der nye yu ba ya. Da ge da mo ra ja zo ra ye. San zer wa dan ju jen xiao ba da. Ye ze ye ran gor jen zo ra ye. Ge wai jun ze da ge je za ba. Tam je zo be san jo ze ngo wo za ye be je zo ye me do ra. Re ra len ye nye de jin ba de. San je yen la me de burwa ye. Ro ge nam da yen de ju ba ju go zo yon zo la me zo nam. Se nan zang song de yin ye jin ju. Da le long ju nan ze yong ye la. La min jo ge nge do zar de zo. Ong ge re re na men da la ben za men ga sa men da sa wa re na. Sa ma ye a o. Jam den je dom. Dam len je tra be dong song yong la cha. So me jar wa dor jen cha. Pan je den gong be ya lan de. De da de sam je ju le mi. Sin je lo je do je jen. Nian ge men ba zar ne jang. Sem je dar de do bar zin ji lo. Equal refuge or knowing of the world. Your fame provides 3,000 words. You are the victor Vajradhara Vidwado. I bow at the feet of Father and Jiti Songong. Continue that thing with no one but you. Compassion and grant your blessings. Dispel darkness that surrounds my heart. Please bless me so that I can realize the unlimited nature of the mind. Please turn the way of the Dharma of the two vehicles and the combination according to disposition and likewise the mental capacity of sentient beings. Kangi loji jimnye jendara nyeda nanda razar vaje nye dongen je yen zai zai nye je doga lengwan zeng gang dai zai be zora mare mendon dong hara je zer wen ro zo gen je dar ze yen la zhu je yang den zong ro dar je Như mô như long lê jê gia đô đôn dê jê ma rê men sơ rê đông hà ra như Chư như chôn dê ra đê nam đô nê đa jê sắp chên đar dê yôn đê lê dô jar dê Chư ra chư đàn chư như jên đê đa lô men sơ chư lan đê Om Arabasana de Om Arabasana de Om Arabasana Om Arabasana de Om Arabasana de Om Arabasana de Om Arabasana de Om Arabasana Om Arabasana de Om Arabasana de Om Arabasana de Om Arabasana de Om Arabasana Om Arabasana de Om Arabasana Om Arabasana de 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 Om Om Wange Shore Mo 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 Wange Om Wange Shore Mo Wange Shore Mo Wange Shore Mo Wange Shore Mo Wange Shore Om Wange Shore Mo. You are the perfect, beautiful body whose flame of wisdom blesses and dispel the darkness of worldly ignorance are positive before you and the present majority. Yone gelen jangwai po ye ye do me ra de ba ye den do mo men zer wan jiang bar yang san zer do. Tam ge du je xia je rui zhen zhong yin je me de dui je bong jiang ba zi je leng bo da bu rui ji be xia je jia bi xia la ge zang zi du jian jiang jin de lo na ro dang ma rwa me la ji je gang bo Amo Ruba Yarwan Digong Be Gaju Lama Nan Lai Zorwan Romain Jije Yenge Bodang Ni Dizom Sanje Genje Ngowo Ransam Jige Ngonsong Dongze Be Zave Lame Jal Kuzanza. Yes, so now, good morning, everyone. Mm, So I'm going to share with Sukhavate teaching, sorry, the Sayin Jingbo Bodhisattva. Is teaching and the practice today. So first I'm going to share with you texts in our chat room. Hope you can download.
Khenpo, we have several texts. Can you tell me which one to post first?
Oh, then I don't know which one. So
We have a Ksitigarbha visualization and mantra. We have praise to Ksitigarbha, and we have Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva Mahasattva. We have 3 texts.
I think last one, yeah.
Okay. Okay, will do.
So I have to get out and come back because something happened. I cannot change.
Okay, Khenpo.
Also, I cannot do out too. Okay, so anyway, what happened is so okay, so this one. And we have this Tibetan, English, Chinese, 3 languages. So we have to thanks to Shirap, Chinese translator. He translates into English this. And I found the Tibetan and Chinese name, no English there. So Shirap, I requested him and he translates into English just last night. And thank you, Shirap. So first, I think I share this, and this has lots of good informations about Ksitigarbha. So Ksitigarbha is Sanskrit. Sai Nyingpo is Tibetan. Then there generally we have 8 bodhisattvas. So this bodhisattvas for specifically for earth bodhisattva, and also liberation from lower realms, liberation bodhisattva too. So first we go to in this information. That's another some days is called Bodhisattva Sai Nyingpo, the Ksitigarbha's special day. So in that day, the did this teaching. So we go through here and then knowing we know all the details. Today marks the auspicious day of Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva. Sai Nyingpo is a Tibetan name, where the effects of our virtues or non-virtuous deeds are multiplied 100 million times. So then there's a Sai Nyingpo, his Earth Bodhisattva's special day. If we do the virtuous deeds, and then the virtuous multiple 100,000 million times create virtuous deeds. Also, same as the non-virtuous deeds also increasing too. So this Earth Bodhisattva's day is followed by lunar calendar, and 6 months. The lunar calendar is a month of 6. Then 21st day. So that's the lunar calendar. I don't remember what today is lunar calendar, but it's I think lunar calendar month of 6, like 7, 8 something days. So Ksitigarbha special day is coming very soon in this month. In that day, if we're practicing, then virtuous deeds is increasing lots. So it's a very powerful time to practice. Then by relying on the great blessings of Sai Nyingpo, so we relying on the great blessing of Sai Nyingpo, so we relying on the Ksitigarbha and use object of special objects Ksitigarbha, and we press to the Ksitigarbha, or using confession object is Ksitigarbha, or offering to is object of Ksitigarbha. So using the rely on this or many practice for Ksitigarbha, we are protected and blessed to practice virtuous deeds of body, speech, and mind. So then the practicing through the our body, speech, and mind, and create virtuous deeds. And then that practice, this helps us to eliminate all roots of evil and negative karma. So the negative karma is purifying, and so also the eliminate all roots of evil and negative karma, and the specifically, some negative karmas remove is we are taking birth to no any spiritual place, and that kind of negative karma is purifying. So we are very fortunate. Our take birth is right now we have this all the spiritual place, and we have opportunity to spiritual practice. And the Ksitigarbha practice helps remove the negative karma, especially, and barbarians. Usually we call barbarians means no any dharma, that never ever hear about the spiritual dharma. So that kind take birth negative karma is purifying. All defilements and the negative karmic patterns will be completely uprooted or purified. So then the Buddha Shakyamuni during that time has 8 bodhisattvas. So 8 bodhisattva, each one has a specifically different aspirations. So this Ksitigarbha aspiration is purifying negative karma, liberating from lower rank beings' suffering. And so that's why here we chant the Ksitigarbha, prayer, practicing, and all the power of that is all defilements and the negative karmic patterns will be completely uprooted and purified, ensuring we do not reincarnate in hell realms such as silver leveled. So especially this practice Ksitigarbha, and we are free from hell realm suffering. And then the hell realm also has many different realms. Hell realm has many different realms. And usually they talk about hell realm has 18 different realms. And then this Ksitigarbha practice also specifically introduced purification with hell realms, such as silver level forest. Means sometimes we have experience who take birth to in the hell realms. The hell realm person, that person has experience. They're going through the forest. All the forest, leaf, trees, all is stored, and for warpings, and then go through that, and they're warping this sword forest, cutting the bodies, and fear loss, injuring own body, so extremely suffering. And that negative karma purification is practice Ksitigarbha. And also I'm going to share another some story with Buddha Shakyamuni with Ksitigarbha. Ksitigarbha, he specifically promised and take vows from Buddha Shakyamuni, and he, commitment is benefit all these lower and suffering beings, liberating. and higher realms, free from liberation. So that's the reason, and the Ksitigarbha has very powerful for the benefit of these lower realm beings, liberating. So then lower realm has many diversity suffering. So this another specifically Ksitigarbha practice, the purification for hell realms, and the hell realm has many diversity, and this practice is specifically several levels of forest, and that is extremely suffering hell realm space. So purification for that realm. Then we were bestowed with numerous conceivable merits. So this brings the lots of accumulation merit. And then this another here is come from Mapampa. Is so today our the Ksitigarbha's prayer, the sadhana also created by this Mapam Rinpoche. So Mapam Rinpoche, he has many teachings and practice about this Ksitigarbha. I think that's the reason, my understanding. So in Larongar, Khenpo Jimmy Pinso, his place, and when Khenpo Jimmy Pinso, he alive and enter no, when he passed away, enter no. So this Ksitigarbha practice is very, how to say, the doing lots of activity and the practicing, praise to Ksitigarbha. So then according to Mapam Rinpoche, what he mentions, Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva, known as Sai Ningpo. So Sai Ningpo are mentioned about the Tibetan name. Sai means like is the earth. Sai is earth. Ningpo means essence of the earth. It's actually Ningpo means essence. So here Sai means essence of the earth. So this Ksitigarbha is Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva practice. Is bring lots benefit to the earth, specifically the world and the earth. So possess the ability to fulfill the wishes and the needs of all sentient beings in order to benefit and liberate them. So this is Ksitigarbha practice, possesses the ability to fulfill the wishes. Like we practice wishing the fulfill. We have many different wishings because we are desire beings. And this wishing has can be positive, can be negative. Generally, samsaric beings wishing or is for the purpose of our own life and own benefit. Is kind of for more samsara wishes. But no, in this case, so wishing is if we wishing for something for spiritual, wishing for benefit others, and then this practice, this Ksitigarbha practice, the possess the ability to fulfill the wishes and the needs of all sentient beings. So need all sentient beings, what really we need? We need a good condition, good environment in this world, and peace, joy, happy. So that's bring to we wishing pray to Ksitigarbha, and the Ksitigarbha, power of Ksitigarbha that bring that, what we wishing and the needs of all sentient beings in order to benefit and liberate them. So what we need, and then also free from samsara, wishing free from suffering. So that object is very powerful Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva. We use Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva, object of aspiration, and then wishing is fulfilling, same as jewel. So that's why, and Sai Ningpo and Ksitigarbha himself is regarded as wish fulfilling giver. So then that's also in this Ksitigarbha also mentioned. So the Sai Ningpo himself also he promised, and his saying is regard as wish fulfilling giver. So he has become wish fulfilling giver. So wish fulfilling giver is, and someone take birth to in lower realms, and we pray supplication to Ksitigarbha, and the beings can be free from lower realms, and who are extremely suffering due to own negative karma, and we pray to Ksitigarbha and ask, help or using the Ksitigarbha object of the confession, purify negative karma and free from suffering. And then especially in this earth, right now, we're losing all the resource and environment, or the nature is losing, too much using and too much destroying in this time. So we have to supplication also to Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva. So power of Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva, wishing fulfilling givers. Then also tirelessly benefiting countless sentient beings. So Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva, he benefits many sentient beings through his tirelessly, means like so never exhausting and tired and losing the courage. So power of his aspiration and bodhicitta, so he tirelessly benefiting, and not only one sentient being, two sentient beings, and many sentient beings, he benefiting countless sentient beings. So across vast eons, so then not only like some certain time, so not only 100 year benefit, like 100 year, 200 year, 1000 year. So Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva and liberating, benefiting other beings is across vast eons. It's due to his immense patience. So Ksitigarbha has very strong aspiration, and he has patience, and he's due to his kind bodhicitta, benefiting many beings, countless beings, eons benefiting others. Profound vows. So he has very special, vows. I mean, like taking promise from Buddha Shakyamuni. Great compassion. He has a great compassion, Mahakaruna, perfect wisdom. So he has perfect wisdom and joyful diligence. So then cross vast eons due to his immeasurable patience, profound vows, great compassion, Mahakaruna, perfect wisdom, okay, vows. So the another teaching, I think we shared there. Bardo, liberation hearing. In that prayer has this Mahakaruna. And that time, Mahakaruna is thought is one of the Chinese name, different name, but actually Mahakaruna is and not Chinese Mahakaruna is this Ksitigarbha's name. So in the joyful diligence, then he benefit others and not losing patience. So with wisdom and compassion, joyfully. So then, benefiting other is happy joy and enthusiasmly benefiting for other beings. Doesn't matter which kind of sentient being. So the main point is Sai Nyingpo Ksitigarbha when ready to and benefit aspirations rising someone, and he then go that and then take care. Doesn't matter which kind of sentient beings. He happy to and helping to benefit that person, and so that's why joyfully and diligence. It is believed that Sai Nyingpo's blessings and spiritual accomplishments surpass those of other deities and bodhisattvas. Therefore, it is recommended that we pay homage, make offerings, and make refuge in the Sai Nyingpo. So this Sai Nyingpo Bodhisattva is the more power, I think, benefit than other bodhisattvas. So that's here, the Mahaprabhu mentioned. So he has this more love, compassion, joy, passion, and his aspiration is eons benefiting, liberating other beings. So many are think reasons, and those of these deities and bodhisattvas, therefore, and then of course specifically this Sai Nyingpo has, liberating lower beings, and specifically this Sai Nyingpo Bodhisattva, he can benefit more powerfully, not any other than Buddha is, bring the more or protecting earth, bring the source of the earth or energy in the earth. So that's why it's called Earth Bodhisattva. Therefore, it is recommended that we pay homage and make offerings and take refuge in Sai Nyingpo. Then next is it is like this. Some of the family is Buddha's for Bodhisattva family. So son means the Bodhisattva is a son of the Buddha, and the Bodhisattva is a family of the enlightened beings. So then it beings were to go for refuge with the single-pointed minds to Maitreya, Manjushri, Avalokiteshvara, Samdup, and countless other great Bodhisattvas for 100 eons offering prostrations, making offerings, and paying with great devotion. Yet others, even for a moment, with the single-pointed minds, enter the name of the Bodhisattva, Mahasattva Ksitigarbha, visualize him, make offerings to him, and prostrate to him with great devotion. All the prayers will stably be answered and fulfilled. So this is the one of the texts. The text is 10 words of earth sutra teaching. So the core sutra earth, teaching, Buddha Shakyamuni. So he mentioned in that in this press to Ksitigarbha. I think why he pressed to Ksitigarbha, Buddha Shakyamuni. So saying he is the more beneficial, more powerful any other than Bodhisattvas. So my understanding is in this Ksitigarbha is specifically for earth Bodhisattva. So due to any element, bring the good, good energy, environment, peaceful in the world. So in this Ksitigarbha is more powerful, more beneficial than any other Buddhas because due to his aspirations. So his aspiration is more powerful, specifically protecting the earth. So in that specific level, and Buddhas, other Bodhisattvas, no one can really comparing to earth Bodhisattva's aspiration. So he has a very strong aspiration protecting, earth and bring good energy, resource, and healing into the world. So that's this is saying this teaching right now in this coming is not come from the Sai Nyingpo himself. This is come from Buddha Shakyamuni. So is this like son of the family? It means where to go for refuge with single-pointed minds too. So we're going to take refuge something, refuge specifically, lower realms to liberating and specifically protecting the earth and bring good fortune and good resource in the earth. So that's which Bodhisattva is most powerful is then Buddha say we have to go take refuge to this Ksitigarbha Sai Nyingpo Bodhisattva. Single pointed minds too, if you Mettaya, Manjushri, Avalokeshwara, Samantabhara. So these are Bodhisattvas, very important Bodhisattvas. And countless other great Bodhisattvas for 100 years offerings, postations, making offerings and paying with great devotion. Yet others, even for a moment, so even moment we thinking about Ksitigarbha and taking refuge to Ksitigarbha, and we single-pointedly offering, confessing, and aspiration, object using is Ksitigarbha is Buddha say more powerful. Even for a moment with a single-pointed mind. Order the name of the Bodhisattva, Mahasattva, Ksitigarbha. Visualize him, make offerings to him, and post it to him with great devotion. All the prayers will safely be answered and fulfilled. So then the main point is, of course, here is if you doing other practice many years, a long time, they're comparing to in this Mahasattva Ksitigarbha. So you use this object and a very short moment, strong devotion, single-pointedly your aspiration, drawing practice is more powerful. So this practice really help and fulfill our own wishes. So that's all is come from Buddha's teaching is called sutra and earth sutra teaching Buddha Shakyamuni mentioned. Then the holy name of Sai Nyingpo, Ksitigarbha, Bodhisattva, Sancho Samba Samba, meaning apostate, make offerings and take refuge to saying to Sai Nyingpo, Ksitigarbha, Bodhisattva. And this last section, so this right now, the holy name of Sai Nyingpo. And this one is the main prayer. So how are we going to do this practice? Take refuge to Sai Nyingpo, offering to Sai Nyingpo, prostration to Sai Nyingpo. And so the top there mention about many different ways, connect with the Sai Nyingpo practice. So this is the main practice using. And some masters chant this prayer is 100,000 times, many 100,000 times. So this prayer is then Khenpo Jimmy Pin, so he use all the time, and he's sharing lots for others using this in this short prayer. So this is one of his main prayer to benefit for others. So then in this one, I did different ways, more make we usually chanting prayer for Buddha Shakyamuni, and this prayer is just main point is the same when we chant Buddha Shakyamuni, and some sections are different. So this way is more easy for us because already we used to. Bodhisattva Mahasattva. Ksitigarbha, to you I pay homage, to you I make offerings, in you I take refuge. So that's the English. And so Chinese, this is come from also translation from Chinese. And then Tibetan is called Sancho, Samba, Khenpo, Saye, Nyingpo, Chansalo, Chudo, Jobson, Chewo. Chancho is Bodhisattva. It's also Sancho means enlightened. Sancho means also bodhicitta, and has this many meanings. So Chang means purify. Chop means enlightening qualities rising. So Sempa means the courage in mind. And then Sempa Khenpo means powerful, great. So the great Bodhisattva. So that's the Sempa Khenpo. Sai Nyingpo means earth, essence of the earth. Sa is the I already mentioned earth. Nyingpo, Sa this is the join together Sa. Nyingpo means essence of the earth. Nyingpo la Chan Salo means prostration, homage. Chudo Jobson Chewo is take refuge. So that's this main prayer. So no English, you see, we have a Bodhisattva, Mahasattva, Ksitigarbha, to you I pay homage, to you I make offerings, in you I take refuge. So then in here is the holy name of Sai Nyingpo, Ksitigarbha, Bodhisattva, Sancho Samba, meaning apostate, make offerings and take refuge to Sai Nyingpo, Ksitigarbha, Bodhisattva. So this is the Chinese, and so this is another translation, and we changed to in this way. So this is more easy for chanting. No, and during this teaching today, tomorrow, we have to chant this prayer much ever we can, accumulate your merit. So if you like to follow Chinese, and this is a Chinese, and if you like to follow Tibetan, and this is a Tibetan, if you like to English, you follow this one. And they repeat 3 times. 3 times means just, sometimes we chant 3 times. No, is we chant unlimited. Okay, so that's and then this also another similar this, but we do in this one, Bodhisattva Mahasattva. Ksitigarbha, to you pay homage, to you make offerings in your take refuge. So that's the much we chant this during this practice and teaching. And also you want to do something, protecting earth, and then you chant much about that prayer is very beneficial and powerful. So now we go to the Bodhisattva's practice. Practice is it's in the chat wrong, right? Or no?
Is that the Ksitigarbha visualization and mantra text, Khenpo?
Yes.
Okay, it will be now.
So another is here, the Ksitigarbha, his great compassion, he take the vow of promise from Buddha Shakyamuni. What he says, if I do not go to hell to help the suffering beings there, who else will go? Who going to help lower realm, hell realm suffering beings? If he say, if I don't go there, who going there to help? If the hells are not empty, I will not become a Buddha. So the promise is he not going to enlighten until all beings free from suffering, especially these hell beings. If the hells are not empty, I will not become a Buddha. Only when all living beings have been safe where I attain Buddha. So he, like every being's free from suffering, then he said, I will become Buddha. So that's his compassion and a very powerful aspiration. So he did this aspiration. Then, okay, so we go to now next the sadhana practice. Also, I'm going to share the Buddhist, this Ksitigarbha and Buddha Shakyamuni together, when they're together. So, Ksitigarbha, he records Buddha Shakyamuni or aspiration. So Buddha Shakyamuni and the Ksitigarbha discussion together, some stories. So I'm going to share maybe today or tomorrow when its timing is ready. So now we go to Ksitigarbha visualization. So this is the main practice today. So I don't have to share the screen, right? Everyone has, or you want to share the screen? So how to make decisions? I think share the screen is...
You don't need to necessarily, Khenpo. We have Rahul's posted the document.
They are in the chat, Khenpo.
Sometimes people don't go to chat rooms. Sometimes they just don't look to the teachings, just stay there and listening. So I know what people are doing. And I try to make more effort to look to the teaching. Okay, so Sai Nying Gomde is a Ksitigarbha visualization and mantra recitation. It's by Mapam Rinpoche. So first I'll do this transmission and then we're going to practice. Sai Nying Gomde Kashi Yongzi Jirba Le Sai Nying Bo Kumdo Serbo Tu yo serbo jin xiwa jin za marwa me dong en buen chen we tu jin sa ye yin do lan yong bei me den nan norwa dang jie ban zing ba. O zor jiang gen zhou yin do jie sa o la so ben kor ji gor wa. Yar ye gang serbo rumbo jie zha ra dang gang ri gor wa da dang rumbo ji jin ba sen be jie rong ge be de din la yu yin jia wa ren ge wei jin jie no. Etawar om dimbara tukar hong de leon zhi yi ban ben za sama za xin zhang za hong ba ho za tem om ga xie haran za so ha lin ding jie den bar za nga ne om samba ne samba wa Hara Tsara Mahapasha Maruda Amonga Benza Zato Soha Ji Sinja Tsabje Bale Zomba Yung Din Jin Ba Ji Zaba Zong Pe Yung Jin Boda Den Bande Chinisa Om Kashita Sarva Kashita Sangarba Kashika Soha Dao Sanyin Senje Dang Kolo Jibando Landi Sikdin Yorba Je Chindu Ba Te Pa Yung Tam Je Jia Chen Perlo La Dang La Dang Ne Jin Ba Nam Dang So Je San Jo Sen Pe Chu Ba Na Yung Di Jemu Ji Din So Lam Bar Cho Ge Chu Ba Da Da Ji Ze Zer Ji Ba Sanyin Kolo Jibando Le San Jo Sen Ba San Ba Chi Bo San Yin Bi Song So Okay, so now we finish that transmission. And now we go to together. So also have Chinese. I think Shirab did the translation to Chinese. And we have English Tibetan. So now we do the English ones and then go back to Tibetan. The syllables can transform into Ksitigarbha, golden in color, wearing a golden upper garments, peaceful with bloodshot eyes, and with a garland of blue flower upon his head. His right hand holds a fruit, and his left a precious stone upon a lotus. He radiates rays of green light and is surrounded by a retinue including Vajrapatala. In a golden place encircled by jeweled rock peaks, and snow-capped mountains. Adorned with the saints and jewels, he sits in the posture of a Bodhisattva on a lotus and Mount Dis, and has a crown of the 5 Buddhas. At his forehead is the syllable Om. At his throat is Ah, and at his heart is Hong. Liberated from these syllables, and with Vajra Samasa inviting the Jnana who dissolve into the Samaya Sattva with Za Hong Pam Hong. To share the union chant Om Kashe Om Kashe Haranza Soha 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 Om Kashi 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 Haranza Om Kashi Haranza Soha Om Kashi Haranza Soha Om Kashi Haranza Soha. Now we go back to the Tibetan. Kashe Yongze Jurba Le Saye Nyimbo Gumdo Serbo Tuyo Serbo Jin Xiewa Jinza Marwa Medo Ngumbun Chingwe Tujin Saye Xingdo Dan Yongbe Me Dena Norwa Dan Jeban Zimba Ozar Jangan Rojen Dorje Sawo Laso Ben Korje Korwa Yerje Kang Serbo Rumboje Janre Dan Kanri Korwa Tardan Rumboje Jemba Simba Judronga Bedala Yogen Yawa Renge Wejin Jeno Teya Tawara Om Drimbara A Dogar Hong Tele Uji Yishi Ba Benza Samaza Sa Hong Ba Hong Om Gashe Haranza Soha 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 Om Gashe Haranza Om Gashe Haranza Soha. Mantra recitation. Om Sambhane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabasha Marata Amongam Benza Sado Zoha. Om Sambhane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabasha Marata Amongam Benza Sado Zoha. Om Sambhane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabasha Marada Mongan Benza Sado Zoha. Om Sambhane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabasha Marada Mongan Benza Sado Zoha. Om Sambhane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabasha Marada Mongan Benza Sado Zoha. Om Sambhane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabasha Marada Mongan Benza Sado Zoha. Om Sambhane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabasha Marada Mongan Benza Sado Zoha. Om Sambhane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabasha Marada Mongan Benza Sado Zoha. Om Sambhane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabasha Mahabasha Marada Mongan Benza Sado Zoha. Om Sambhane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabasha Marada Mongan Benza Sado Zoha. Om Sambane Sambhava Hara Zara Ma Bhaja Marada Monga Benza Sado Zoa Om Sambane Sambhava Hara Zara Ma Bhaja Marada Monga Benza Sado Zoa Om Sambane Sambhava Hara Zara Ma Bhaja Marada monza benza zato soa onzam bande zambava hara zarama bhaja marada monga benza zato soa onzam sambava hara zarama bhaja marada monga benza zato soa onzam bande zambava hara zarama bhaja marada monga benza zato soa onzam bande zambava Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sado Soa Onsombanesam Aratsara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sado Soa Onsombanesam Bhavahara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sado Soa Onsombanesam Bhavahara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Amonga benza sado soha om sambane sambhava hara sara mahabhaja marada amonga benza sado soha om sambane sambhava hara sara mahabhaja marada amonga benza sado soha om sambane sambhava hara sara mahabhaja marada amonga benza sado soha om sambane sambhava hara sara mahabhaja marada amonga benza sado soha om benza sambane sambhava hara sara mahabhaja Marada monga benza sado soha, on sambane sambhava hara sara mahabhaja marada monga benza sado soha, on sambhava hara sara mahabhaja marada monga benza sado soha, on sambane sambhava hara sara mahabhaja marada sado soha, on sambane sambhava hara sara mahabhaja marada monga benza sado soha. Om Sambane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sado Soa Om Sambane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sado Soa Om Sambane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sado Soa Om Sambane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sado Soa Om Sambane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Sadhu Soa Om Sambande Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sadhu Soa Om Sambande Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Amonga Benza Sadhu Soa Om Sambande Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sadhu Soa Om Sambande Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Amonga Benza Sadhu Soa Om Sambande Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sadhu Soa Om Sambande Sambhava Hara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sado Soa Om Sambande Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sado Soa Om Sambande Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sado Soa Om Sambande Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sado Om Sambande Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sado Soa Om Sambande Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Amonga benza sato soa on sambane sambhava hara sara mahabhaja marada amonga benza sato soa sambane sambhava hara sara mahabhaja marada amonga benza sato soa om sambane sambhava hara sara mahabhaja marada benza sato soa om sambane sambhava hara sara mahabhaja marada amonga benza sato soa om sambane sambhava hara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sato Soa Om Sambane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sato Soa Om Sam Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Sato Soa Om Sambane Sambhara Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sato Om Sambane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sato Soa Om Sambane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Benza Sato Soa Om Sambane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sato Soa Om Sambane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Amonga Benza Sato Soa Om Sambane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sato Soa Om Sambane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sato Om Sambane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Marada Monga Benza Sato Soa Om Sambane Sambhava Hara Sara Mahabhaja Amanga Meza Zato Zo Zambane Zambavara Zarama Bajamarata Amanga Meza Zato Zo Zambane Zambavara Arada Amanga Meza Zato Zo Zambane Zambavara Zarama Bajamarata Amanga Meza Zato Zo Zambane Zambavara Zarama Bajamarata Amanga Zambane Zambavara Zarama Bajamarata Amanga Meza Zato Zo Zambane Zambavara Zarama Bajamarata Amanga Meza Zato Zo Zambane Mahabhajamarada Mangabeda Zato Soa Zamban Zambavahara Zara Mahabhajamarada Mangabeda Zato Soa Zambane Zambavar Sara Mahabhajamarada Mangabeda Zato Soa Om Zambane Zambavahara Zara Mahabhajamara Amangabeda Zato Soa Om Zambane Zambavahara Zara Mahabhajamarada Mangabeda Zato Soa Om Zambavahara Mahabhajamarada Amangabeza Zato Zoha Zambane Zambavahara Zara Mahabhajamarada Amangabeza Zato Zoha Zambane Zambavahara Zara Mahabhajamarada Amangabeza Zato Zoha Zambane Zambavahara Zara Amangabeza Zato Zoha Zambane Zambavahara Zara Mahabhajamarada Amangabeza Zato Zoha Zambane Zambavahara Mahabhajamarada Mangabeza Zato Zoa Zambane Zambavahara Zara Mahabhajamarada Mangabeza Zato Zoa Zambane Zambavahara Zara Mahabhajamarada Mangabeza Zato Zoa Zambane Zambavahara Zara Mahabhajamarada Zoa Zambane Zambavahara Zara Mahabhajamarada Mangabeza Zato Zoa Zambane Zambavahara Zara Mahabhajamarada Mangabeza Zato Zoa Zambane Zambavahara Zara Mahabhajamarada Mangabeza Zato Zoa Om Zambane Zambavahara Zara Mahabhajamarada Mangabeza Zato Zoa Zambavahara Zara Mahabhajamarada Mangabeza Zato Zoa Zambane Zambavahara Zara Mahabhajamarada Mangabeza Zoha Zambane Mahazara Marada Mangazoha Om Sambane Sambhavahara Sara Mahabhajamarada Amonga Zidezoha Om Sambane Sambhavahara Sara Mahabhajamarada Amonga Beza Zato Zoha Om Sambane Sambhavahara Sara Mahabhajamarada Marada Amonga Beza Zato Zoha Om Sambane Sambhavahara Sara Mahabhajamarada Amonga Beza Zato Zoha Om Sambane Sambhavahara Sara Mahabhajamarada Amonga Beza Zato Zoha. So now we're going to do the prayer. So what I mentioned at the Bodhisattva, so we have the shared teaching just before, and that teaching has Sancho Simba Simba Chimbo San Himbola Sansolo Chudu Japson Chewa. So we're going to chant that many times. And so English it says Bodhisattva Mahasatava Ksitigarbha, to you pay homage, to you make offerings, in your take refuge. And I hope you understand where you that sadhana. When I did the do you remember?
Yes, Khenpo. We should. Everybody should remember.
Yeah. Hope so everyone remember. So now we have to chant that many times. So we have speakers, English speakers, Tibetan, so whatever you want. And everybody do it many times. So this Bodhisattva today we're doing is for, pray to world peace and for the protecting environment. We have so much natural disasters. And some countries burning the fire, some country is under the water, the water destroying. Some country has problem is earthquakes, winds, so many disaster nature element going on. So in this element affected nature disaster this time, so we practice Ksitigarbha is more benefit and more powerful. And we chant this for through our good intention and aspiration for this earth is a stay. Many eons benefit many other beings, have a resource for many generations. And so through good aspiration, we can the prayer. So no, you have the already sadhana, and you can chant which is you like to follow. English, Chinese, Tibetans, 3 different language we have. So we're going to do this great accumulation chanting. Bodhisattva Mahasatava Ksitigarbha Tuyabe Omeji Tuyame offerings I take refuge Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola San Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola San Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola San Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba Jimbo Zayin Yimbola Sanzalo Judo Jabzan Joe Sanjo Zamba Zamba 大印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多三九三八三八金波萨印尼三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三八萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三八三八金波萨印尼波罗桑泽罗觉多教三九三九三 上次罗觉得叫三九，我三九三八三八千波三一，你波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，我三九三八三八千波三一，你波罗上次罗觉得叫三九三九。三一你波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，我三九三八三八千波三一，你波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，我三九三八三八千波三一，你波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八。三一你波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，我三九三八三八千波三一，你波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，我三九三八三八千波三一，你波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，我三九三八。三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九。三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八。三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次。三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次。三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八。三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得。三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫。三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次。上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三。三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波。上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八。上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得。三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得。三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九，三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫。三九三八三八千波三一尼波罗上次罗觉得叫三九。So now you can chant silently and I'm going to share here also some stories about Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva. So this story is come from another book. Is the book is don't know really. There has different chapters. So I found in the Google. And then there's an exam. This chapter says the example of the transformation of Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva. Looks like this book is created by Vietnam or some maybe Chinese, China somewhere. this 14 Buddhists, I think south of Buddhist. So sometimes we talk about Buddhists is like south tradition, 14, like Vietnam and China, the area. The Ksitigarbha is a very popular practice, very important. In Tibet also popular, but not that popular, same as Chinrezig, usually. So then Khenpo Jimmy Pinso, he practicing sharing these teaching laws. Nowadays in Tibet area, they're doing this practice a lot. So usually these practitioners who practice the Ksitigarbha, and they're thinking about in the world and stay longer, more peaceful, good energy in the world. So good essence of in the earth. So coming many resource, nature, protecting, stay eons, many benefit others. So who think that, and then their practice Ksitigarbha, and the practitioners also create many different the spiritual ways object. So spiritual ways object, and sometimes we put at home. Sometimes like teachers go to different area, different locations, they put under the ground. So there, helps benefit many other beings. And this earth is not only belong to our human beings. And so many beings, live, rely on. So every being need different resource from this earth. So that's why some teacher who thinking about the benefit many other beings, and so who has very strong wisdom, compassion, I think, they're doing this practice a lot and create many ways and put different, locations wishing benefit many other beings. So then in this text says, just at that time, in uncountable number of transformations of the Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva from hairs of number our universe, example at Tatyastramasa is one of the heaven. So the heaven name is Tatyastramasa heaven under the ubiquitous something. This the words are never heard before, so very hard, some not easy to understand. But the main point here I can share is the Ksitigarbha, creates lots of aspiration. So there are already mentioned another aspiration. Read for you already. So he also says, if I do not go to hell to help the suffering beings there, who else go? Who else will go? He said, if I don't go to help hell beings, then who going to help? If the hells are not empty, I will not become a Buddha. Only when all living beings have been safe will I attain Buddha. So very powerful, strong aspiration. And he did, and through his compassion. So due to this aspiration, and I think he take many emanations, and so of the Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva, then he went to harems or number as universes. Example at so Tatyastramasa heaven under the ubiquitous as something spiritual power of the exact Buddha and uncountable number of others who been suffering of their suffering. So main point is he due to his aspiration, also he liberate many beings that take birth into this heaven. And they are take birth to this heaven. There has many beings already he liberate. Also come to the same place holding flowers and just sticks in their hands to pay homage to the honor of the world. These beings had at one time been suffering endlessly. So this then who take birth to in the heaven, having the aspiration due to Ksitigarbha, he helped them to liberate from suffering realms, and now they are become in this heaven, and these beings also aspiration, many aspirations. So Ksitigarbha liberate beings from hell realms to heaven, and who reach the heaven, then each beings also aspiration. Each beings doing aspiration, benefit others. And no same is like we take birth from maybe lower realms to human beings. Our human beings also create a negative karma. So someone who, Ksitigarbha, he connect to him, he liberate from hell realms to in this heaven. And these beings will have a very strong aspiration, benefit others. These beings had once time been suffering endless from the karpas to karpas. So these beings also many lifetimes are suffering in samsara, many karpas, in the ocean of birth and death. So like birth and death is same as the ocean. Through the great compassion and the strong vows of Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva, so then due to see the Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva, his very strong vow of the aspiration, his compassion, they were converted by him and thus attain Buddhahood. So they are attain Buddhahood, and many beings also become enlightened. Some beings, maybe many beings in the heaven, and they're also doing, loss accumulation, merit, and aspiration benefit others. So they all exampled at this heaven, and convert their forefathers respect and admiration to the honor of the world by gazing at him attentively. So he, only Ksitigarbha looking benefit for suffering beings. So the Bodhisattvas never close eye, and all the time, look to other beings and benefit, convey their forefathers respect and admiration to the honor of the world by gazing at him attentively. Then Shakyamuni Buddha extended his golden arms to bless the uncountable transformations of the Ksitigarbha. So then Buddha Shakyamuni prays to Ksitigarbha. So Buddha Shakyamuni, this section is coming is Buddha Shakyamuni, he's sharing to his disciples. So what Buddha Shakyamuni says, uncountable transformation of the Ksitigarbha means like many manifestations of Ksitigarbha, and said, you are truly to be committed for having successfully convicted so many human beings to rare salvation. Something rare salvation means like rare, really helping and benefiting others. In fact, I have adopted myself. So no, this is a Buddha Shakyamuni, he's saying himself. In fact, I have adopted myself to innumerable transformations to lead all beings. Buddha Shakyamuni says, I take many diversity form bodies. You know, when usually every day we chant the Buddha Shakyamuni prayer, so he said he did 500 aspirations. And also some teachings talk about Buddha Shakyamuni, he take in pure form body 500, pure form body 500, and benefit for others. So, you know, actually Buddha here says he did countless, many. You know, I have, in fact, I have adopted myself to innumerable transformation, means like many emanation or take birth into samsara to lead all beings, either intelligent or ignorant, to right righteousness and truth by all means. So the beings are, you know, doesn't matter which kind of beings. So Buddha never give up, even, you know, ignoring beings and or intelligent. Although I have tried my uttermost to cover the erring ones from this world of sufferings, I could see that there might be one or two out of every 10 who are still sinful. I ask you to seek transformation of other Buddhas to convert them in all possible ways and means. So this I don't understand 100%. Just you know, guess. Some are kind of like certainty, some no certainty. Some word is very hard. You know, I just try to share with you. Some could be I read correctly, you understand. Even I don't understand the words meaning. So the Buddha Shakyamuni, he saying, you know, like he transform many beings. I mean that liberate many beings through his aspiration. He take many different kind of form body to liberate them. Although I have tried my uttermost to convert the erring ones from the world of sufferings. So beings suffering, and then, you know, Buddha Shakyamuni, his manifestation or his take birth to, you know, different forms and benefit the others. So the what go? Okay, so in the Jigten Sunggung text, one of Jigten Sunggung texts mentioned Buddha's activity, you know, aspiration, go to any object, any single beings, any object to go become can be enlightening activity. So I think, you know, this similar, you know, Buddha, he can become any form of a body to, you know, who really can help benefit others. And Buddha's like form is become transformed to can be bridge, and can be road, can be tree, you know, can be any object. So I think that's the although I have tried my uttermost to convert the erring ones from this world of suffering, I could see that there might be one or two out of the every 10 those who are still sinful. And even the some, you know, strong negative beings, and he tried to help them. Like can be maybe 10%. 10 person, he can be out of 2 or 3, he can help liberate them. If not 10 of them, maybe like talk about 100, like can be like maybe he can help 10% or maybe 20% to can help them. Still same for. I ask you to seek transformation of other Buddhas to convert them in all possible ways and to means. So then Buddha Shakyamuni also, he recalls to many Buddhas and aspiration, I think, and the Bodhisattvas to, take, responsible, actually we say responsible, help other beings, different ways. So he also did many aspirations for other Buddhas too, to convert them in all possible ways to any means. They are without a doubt intelligent ones who are likely to be converted after my preaching and attain Buddhahood by my persuasion to practice good deeds. And then, due to his aspirations also, they are without a doubt. So some beings like, without a doubt, intelligent ones who are, so it's become changed, transformed, converted after my preaching and attain, they can become Buddhahood by my persuasion to practice good deeds. But our intelligent wrongdoers can only be converted after a lengthy period of preaching. So some, has a strong negative karma and a strong, ignorance that take Buddha a really long time to help and benefit them. Some he can help easily and benefit, some not repeating karma, whatever says, not receiving, whatever giving, sharing, but no understanding, because due to strong ignorance, negative emotions. So that's why Buddha mentioned to take really long time. For the stubborn ones, it is useless to expect any respect or faith from them. In spite of all the obstacles, I had endeavored to convert these miserable creatures and lead them to rare salvation by performing different transformations. So Buddha mentioned, they have some beings very stubborn and not, accepting and not repenting. So then, so even he never give up that. He says, for the stubborn ones, it is useless to expect any respect or faith from them in spite of all the obstacles. So some has very strong obstacles. I had to convert to cover these miserable creatures and lead them to rare salvation. So he helped them to become and put into spiritual path and take into, liberation path. But performing different transformation, he performing many diversity ways, helping others. So some, diversity beings, they need different ways help and take to spiritual path. So Buddha Shakyamuni, he did all these different ways, method he used and his aspirations. So that's right now we understand, why Buddha Shakyamuni, he has so much benefit for others, while other enlightened beings less benefit. Because Buddha, he did many, many eons aspiration, create, this accumulation merit, and so he benefited so many beings, many eons, and that's why Buddha Shakyamuni, he has so much accumulation benefit others. Right now, so after we know, so Buddha Shakyamuni, after enlightening, many beings enlightened, but no one can like comparing to the Buddha Shakyamuni, because due to his all this aspiration, many eons. And he mentioned, let it be here, then appear formed transformation as mere female devas, spirits, divers, mountains, forests, streams, rivers, force, or anything to bring benefit upon human beings and to cover them all without any exception. So Buddha Shakyamuni, he transformed his form to many different ways, like different spiritual beings. And according to this text, other religion, many these spiritual beings also, Buddha Shakyamuni's so manifestation, because different beings, they need different ways to benefit, not what I wanted, like not we say what I know, and my tradition, my way, then very limited to benefit. So that's why Buddha Shakyamuni, here says many diversity form bodies. And this is during this his time he's saying, but after, for us, seeing Buddha Shakyamuni pass nirvana, but actually we chant every single day this Buddha Shakyamuni sadhana, he said he never passed nirvana. Even right now, all the benefit spiritual beings is his manifestation, because his aspirations never end. So he promised liberating so many beings, and especially the generation time. So no, also other tradition spiritual beings also who benefit others, they all has Buddha Shakyamuni's blessing or Buddha's activity, benefit different ways activity to benefit others. If you knowing that, recognize that, and then you see the other, I think religion also qualities too. So sometimes we, strong fixation to our own path, religions, traditions. We don't see others doing, powerful, good things, because due to, I think, strong fixation to our own, religion, our own self. So in this, teaching, what Buddha mentioned, we understand, and other tradition also is manifestation, without any exception again. I transform into king or emperors of heavens, Burmas or rulers of continents, followers of the Buddha, king of countries, prime ministers, officials of high rankers, bhikkhus or bhikkhunis, apsakas, apsakins, apsakans, like male and females, like the Sharvakas, Arhats, Pisika Buddhas, or Pachika Buddha, actually, Pachika Buddha usually say, or Bodhisattva to convert mankind. So he have this different, form, manifestation, benefit others. Not only did I cover people in the form of a Buddha, but so that means like not only the human beings, many other different beings, sentient beings, but you should recollect whole strenuously. I have lived from karpas to karpas with unremitting throat to cover even stubborn beings to salvation. So he's sharing to this, I think this is also Ksitigarbha, Buddha Shakyamuni. So Buddha Shakyamuni said, us did this like eons, helping beings, karpas with, unremitting throat to cover even stubborn beings. So even he not give up the negative beings to serve Shun. Stubborn ones can still be found, and if they are cast into hell for punishment, you should remember who are requires you to walk earnestly to lie, left them to Buddhahood and enlightenment. Tell the next Buddha, by the name of Maitreya Buddha, will be born into this world. So that's the Buddha Shakyamuni. He shared to the Bodhisattva Sai Nimbo, Ksitigarbha. So the Ksitigarbha, he also doing so much, and he promised from Buddha Shakyamuni, and he said, Buddha Shakyamuni said, I did the same with you, and like this, Buddha Shakyamuni, he mentioned what he done for the other beings. Just at that moment, so then when Buddha Shakyamuni shared this, that moment, the various transformations of the Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva from different universe were seen consolidated into one form, and with tears in his eyes, said to the Buddha. So then Ksitigarbha, he has manifested many his form body different realms, or he bring into one together his form, consolidated into one form, and then with a tear in his eye, tear also coming from his eye, because he hearing from the Buddha Shakyamuni's benefit to others. Then said to the Buddha, he said to Buddha, you have been kind enough to bestow upon me supernatural power and transcendental wisdom for karpas and karpas. So Ksitigarbha, he tell I come from I and tell saying to the Buddha. So he said, you have so kind, for us, and you're helping us like eons. Bestow upon me supernatural power, because Ksitigarbha also realize, get this benefit others also due to Buddha Shakyamuni's kindness. Buddha Shakyamuni, he did so much for them due to that, and Ksitigarbha also received that and he has the ability to help for many other beings. So that's what Ksitigarbha said to Buddha, you so kind for me, you have been kind enough to bestow upon me supernatural power and transcendental wisdom for karpas and karpas. So many karpas, helping for Buddha Shakyamuni, helping to Ksitigarbha. Ksitigarbha means you helping me many karpas and karpas. So due to that, then Ksitigarbha say, I have power and this spiritual quality to benefit others. May my innumerable transformation of different forms be successfully to provide various universe to lead mankind to rare salvation. So no Ksitigarbha promise from Buddha. So he said, I'm going to do many, venerable manifestation of different form be successful to provide various universe, different, universes to lead mankind to rare salvation. Though human beings have not the slightest interest in wrapping good deeds, I shall strive to convert them gradually and bring great benefit and happiness to all. Pray do not be disheartened over the evil of these beings, as I shall bear the full responsibility to convert them to the supreme state of Buddhahood. So the main point is the Ksitigarbha, he promised from Buddha, I do many manifestations, different universes, different realms, and helping many diversity beings, even like stubborn beings, very hard to benefit. He said he never give up them until enlightened. So that's his, responding to Buddha, to the supreme state of Buddhahood. Again, Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva recourse to the honor of the world, not to feel distressed over the evil of human beings in the generation to come by repeating his vow 3 times. Shakyamuni Buddha was thus highly delighted and said, so then Buddha Shakyamuni very happy and joy. He said, my blessings, I appreciate your strong vows and may you be praised for your efforts to hear the human world, and that your aim for Buddhahood after your aim, fame, resolution to convert them be achieved. So that's the, Buddha Shakyamuni become responding to Ksitigarbha. And same is a Heart Sutra, Chinrezig and Shariputra discussion after Buddha Shakyamuni acknowledge for them. Similar, here Ksitigarbha has this very strong aspiration. He took vows and he promised and not going to give up benefit others until every being is enlightened. So then Buddha Shakyamuni acknowledge him and praise to him. So that's the short story. And now we go to main practice. Om Sambhane Sambhava Hara Zara Mahabhasha Marada Monga Benza Sadhu Zoha. Om Sambhane Sambhava Hara Zara Mahabhasha Marada Monga Benza Sadhu Zoha. Om Kashita Ksitigarbha Kashi Soha. 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 Om Kashita Ksitigarbha Kashin 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 Soha. So now we finish it there and do the dedication. Dorjin Janjin Delo Naro Dam Arba Melai Jije Gambo Baba Moruba Jarwa Indigong Bekaje Lama Namje Raji Yozo Nam De Ye Damje Zipa Tongna Nibe Dana Bamze De Jiga Nanje Baloin Juba Sebe Zolen Roa Roa Rejo Sanjo Zenjo Rumbo Je Maji Banan Jijur Jiba Nyamba Meba Yang Gong Ni Gong De Bewa Rejo Lama Genkan Zangwara Zorwa Jode Geze Renwara Zorwa Den Jele Darjen Jebara Zorwa Lama Dang Darwa Mebara Zinje Lon Jambara Bawe Jadaran Jemba Kende Zambo Deyan Dejen De Da Kenje Jisa Dalo Gewan De Da Damje Rab De Ngo Sanje Go Son Yibe Zingla Chenye Menjera Dembe Zingla Dan Gende Mezen Debe Zingla Chetarang Oye Molan Jabare Yu Dadan Konde Damje Jede Zonde Zab Yube Gebe Zawande Dadan Zemje Damje Nyorde Laname Yanda Bara Zobe Zanjo Rumbo Jedo Bara Jorje Jiza Genze Genjen Jeje Nela Wanda Digong Barin Jen Barje Demba Zinde Jedo de Zangong Benzin Jorje O Mane Eme O Mane Beme Hong O Mane Beme O Mane Beme O Mane Beme O Mane Beme Hong Thank you, everyone. And have a good day, evening. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, Khenpo La.
We have more
感恩上师，
information.
谢谢大家，感
Thank you
恩
so much, Khenpo
翻译老
La.
师。
Have a good day.
Sunday.
感恩上师，感恩翻译。
感恩上师，
感恩上师，谢谢，晚安。
Everyone be well.
感恩上
Everyone.
师。